What's up, guys? It's Chef Boyar Steve. As you can see, I'm going to throw in a really fast disclaimer. I do vape, so if I vape periodically at all through this video, excuse me through that. I also want to start off by saying, look at this sexy, awesome Overwatch poster I got. I got it hung up. So I want to talk about a few things today. I am doing face-to-face with you guys because there's not a lot of videos that I do face-to-face. So I wanted to do that because I want to explain a few things and I want you guys to be able to see what I'm talking about. So we're going to talk about how to improve. We're going to talk about how to get free season pass or free COD points of Black Ops 3 or free games on the Xbox or anything like that. So that's what we're going to cover in the video. First things first, how to improve. We're going to start that off. Control freaks, I've talked about it in at least one video before. These are the pair that I bought from GameStop, literally $14.99. They are fantastic. So I'm going to take it out of the box so you can see a little bit better. This is what it is. These little guys right here, they snap on top of your analog stick and it gives you more height, which in turn gives you a lot more, just a lot easier to control. So it gives you more mobility. Obviously I only use one. This is my personal controller that I use, and you can see the height difference. So Control Freaks are fantastic. 15 bucks. You can get them at the Control Freak website. You can get them on Amazon. You can get them at Walmart, GameStop, basically anywhere. And they're fantastic. 15 bucks. So good. They're so good. Second thing I want to talk about is controllers. My personal controller is the Elite controller. I really like it. A lot of people use scuff controllers. They're awesome too. Not going to bash them at all. But they are pretty pricey. If you're buying a scuff controller, you're going to drop about anywhere from $200 to $250. So yeah, really pricey. But they're nice. They're completely customizable. But so is the Elite controller, and it's still pricey. It's about 150 bucks. Obviously, I got it free because I got the Elite Edition console, so I use free pretty openly there. You end up paying for it, but it came with the Elite console, so I didn't actually buy the controller separately. But when you buy the controller, it does come with the carrying case. Pretty nice. Then and then it comes with 3 different kinds of analog. Well, technically 6 because you use 2, but so these are the ones that automatically come on it. They're on the 360 or they're on the original Xbox One controllers, whatever. These are the second ones. They are quite a bit taller, as you can see, and they are convex and smooth like a PlayStation. And then these are the third ones, which look the same as the original, but they're a lot taller. So essentially what they do is they will do the exact same thing as a Control Freak. Just not as well, in my opinion. I have used them before. I like them. They're definitely usable, and they help a little bit. But these Control Freaks, they just give you so much more mobility, and it's just so much easier to control. So, Elite controller. You get a few things with it. Ignore the missing battery cover. I use rechargeable batteries, and I had to recharge about every day. And when I use these rechargeable batteries, the cover doesn't actually fit over it for some reason. But yeah, so ignore that. But these little switches right here, these little green guys, they flip up and down. What that does is it allows hair trigger. So this is off. You can see pressed. This is on. So you can already see the difference there. Quite a big difference. So it'll help a lot. It also comes with 4 paddles. I will put the other paddles on so you guys can see them. Oh, let's see. There we go. So that's what the 4 paddles look like. 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom. I personally only play with the 2 on the bottom. That's just my play style. I use this one for jumping and this one for sliding and crouching. I just prefer that. It also comes with another D-pad, so it looks like this, like the original one. Everything's magnetic, so it's really easy to replace analog sticks. It just pops off magnet. Really easy to replace this magnet. Paddles are magnets. The hair trigger is literally just a switch that you flip. It's really nice. So everything's programmable, customizable, really, really awesome. Next thing I want to talk about that you can buy to help yourself is a really nice headset. These are Turtle Beaches. I really love my turtles. I've had a pair since I was about 14, and I get different pairs. You know, they get stepped on. I was a kid. I was 14, so I didn't take care of stuff as well as I should have. Stuff like that. And, you know, I have 2 brothers and 2 sisters, so stuff happens. And they got used every day. But these are my favorites so far. They're called X07 Pros. There's the MLG Pro sticker. X07s. They are quite fantastic. The mic just pops right out if you don't want to use it. They are all wireless except for this wire, which plugs into your controller. They're really, really, really nice. This is part of it. You get chat volume is down here. You can control the chat. This is game volume. And then this is the master control, so it controls both of them at the same time. This is the mute. It has a couple of presets. And then this right here is superhuman hearing. So I can literally, you turn that on and it just amplifies all of your surrounding. It's fantastic. It's really, really nice. You can hear people across the map. You can hear them. You can tell where they're coming from. So any nice headset will do that. That headset was probably $180, I would say. Pretty pricey, but they're really, really nice. So if you want to not only improve yourself well, but if you're really serious into it and you want to get in a circuit, or you want a BG or GB, or you want to I mean, anything like that. If you're serious and this isn't just an hour on the weekend to get away from the kids or get away from school, or, you know, whatever you're doing, if you're taking it a little bit more serious than that, definitely get a headset. Definitely invest in it, because it's a one-time buy most of the time. I mean, I say that pretty openly, but it's not consumable. It's not like you're buying games, you know, as soon as they release. I mean, headsets last forever as long as they don't get broken and you don't let them on the floor. If you take care of them, they're going to last forever. So that's fantastic. Unless you buy a new console that it's not compatible with, they'll last forever. So it's worth a little bit of extra money. So we've covered the 3 major things that you can buy outside of the game. Control Freaks, fantastic, $15. Super cheap, super fast, super easy, non-permanent fix. So fantastic. Controllers, Elite or Scruff or anything like that. The Elite and Scruff controllers are a little bit pricier, but they do help a lot. And then the headsets are amazing. So those are the outside hardware things that you can buy. In-game, you know, arguably, you know, some games are kind of pay to win. We're talking about Black Ops 3 mostly. And even with all the new DLC weapons, 90% of the weapons are not that good. So you're not missing out. I mean, the MX Garand's arguably better than the Shiva / Dracon. I like it better than both of them. I don't have it yet, but I like it better than both of them. But it's not necessarily a pay to win. Marshals are really, really good. But the Argus has better range. The Haymaker has better fire power or fire rate. The Berechi has, you know, obviously bigger clips. So it's not necessarily the best shotgun in the game. I would say probably the Shadow Claw is arguably the best weapon in the DLC drop. It's a one-shot kill. No matter where you hit them, you can pick up ammo, which means you never run out of ammo. And you lunge. I've watched a lot of studies done with this and a lot of research. It is the farthest lunge in all of the melee weapons. So it lunges farther if you melee with it. You never run out of ammo. It's quiet. I mean, it's just a really, really good weapon. So that's that. With that being said, this is not really a pay to win, so I'm not going to tell you that you need to buy things in the game, because as long as you put in the time in the game, you don't need to. So the hardware things are amazing. In game, what you can do is definitely just spend time in it, man. That's the thing that I'm going to preach on the most. Just learn the maps. Learning the maps is going to give you such a huge advantage. I mean, learn spawn points, learn where people camp, learn where people snipe, learn where heavy traffic areas are, and just watch those areas well. Make sure that you know where people are going to flank if they try and flank around you. You want to be sure, if you're sniping in a room, you don't want somebody coming in through the back, or you don't want 8 ways for people to come in. So make sure that you know the maps very well. With that being said, you also want to learn weapons. Relearn them, even if you think you know them, relearn them. If you like it, use it. If you don't like it, try it next Prestige. You might like it then. By that time, you can Prestige in 4 days probably without max or without double XP. If you put in a lot of time, I would say about a week. You can Prestige in about a week. So with that being said, in a week, a lot of stuff can change. I mean, your internet might have been wonky that day and you didn't know it. Or they could have been working on servers, and they do work on servers a lot. I actually got kicked off the servers earlier because they were working on it. So they do update a lot of stuff. They do nerf and buff stuff a lot. So that's that. So even if you don't like a weapon, try an X Prestige. Just use it for a couple levels. If you don't like it, then put it down. But use it. Learn all of your weapons. Use different attachments per weapons and see what works best for you. One recommendation that I will run is, if you can use the iron sight, use the iron sight on whatever weapon it is. It saves you an extra slot, and 90% of the iron sights in that game are really, really good. So it's not necessary to use a rectile. So with that being said, hardware we talked about. We talked about gameplay, just put time into it. We talked about maps, learn the maps, learn the spawn. We talked about weapons, so learn the weapons, learn the class setups. That's pretty much it, guys. I can't preach on this equipment enough. I mean, Control Freaks, super cheap, super easy, super nice. Order them, they're really, really nice, super customizable. They do come in 3 different sizes, small, medium, and large, or short, medium, tall. I would recommend the medium size or maybe the short size. I would not get the tall size. It's a little bit much in my opinion. Medium's really comfortable for me. And if you buy them in a store, if you're not buying them online, make sure that don't buy it because it says Black Ops 3 and you're playing Black Ops 3. I mean, make sure it's comfortable. Make sure it's not too slippery. Make sure it gives you a little bit of grip. Just make sure it's nice for you and it's not something that you're going to get tired of. So that's pretty much it as far as improvement. I've shown you guys a little bit of gameplay that you can see my improvement. I showed you guys where I lowered my sensitivity quite a bit, and it's helped a lot actually. I play on like 4 or 5 right now. It sounds really low, but it helps loads, especially with accuracy. These little guys help a lot with accuracy. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to leave a link down in the description, and that's how we are going to get our free COD points, our free season pass, stuff like that. You click on this link. It has to be on mobile, so I will say that. It can't be PC or anything like that. It has to be on a phone or a tablet or an iPad or an iPod or something like that. It doesn't matter if it's Android or Apple, but it has to be mobile because you have to download apps. So you open this link right down here, and you download apps, and then you can delete them. And then you get credit for that. And then you get so much credit, and you can buy Xbox Live points, or you can buy, you can even buy gold with it if you want. But you can get Xbox Live, or you can get PSN. You can get Amazon, you can get a whole bunch of stuff. But we're focusing on Xbox and PS. So you can use those credits to buy like a $15 Xbox card. And then you can use those points to buy COD points, or Season Pass, or games. You just keep adding them up. You should be able to buy a card, I would say, within a week if you keep on this app a lot. So definitely check that out, guys. That's it. I'm going to sign off. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you like the hat, like the video. If you like the poster, like the video. If you like this cool bass, like the video. If you like my vape, like the video. Liking the video helps me a lot. Just show your support. I appreciate it a lot, a lot, a lot. Definitely subscribe so you can watch more videos soon to come. And until next time, guys, I'm going to let you go. Keep gaming.